Back here in the United States, a protest against Walmart goes on, and you can count Representative-elect Alan Grayson was standing with the company's workers. He joins us now live. Welcome.
Thank you.
You attended a walkout at a Walmart in Orlando on Black Friday, and you showed your solidarity the night before by delivering bagged meals to Walmart employees who had to work on Thanksgiving, and that caused Walmart to call the cops. So tell us what happened.
Well, we went to Walmart to hand out Thanksgiving dinners to them because they had to work on their Thanksgiving, couldn't be with their families. So we brought a bag. The bag had 3 things in it: a turkey sandwich because it was Thanksgiving, a bag of chips, and a letter explaining to them what their rights are to organize.
And then when the cops were called, what did the cops do when they arrived? Tell us about that.
Well, it was the security staff. Walmart always has security staff around, and once they saw that we were handing out the bags, they objected to that and asked us to leave, and we left. And the security staff simply escorted us, as they often do. But the important thing is we showed the workers, first of all, what their rights are, because Walmart tries to keep them in the dark. And we showed them that they're not alone, that people actually care, that we want the working poor to have a better life in America.
You posted a letter on your Facebook page, and you wrote this: Walmart accounts for more than 10% of all the retail sales in the United States. It's the largest private employer in the world with more than 2 million employees. And even though those employees comprise barely 10% of its cost of doing business, Walmart exploits them mercilessly. Now Walmart employees are starting to organize, starting to fight back. I had a conversation at dinner last night with someone who says, hey, if you don't like working at Walmart, get another job.
Well, listen, all the people who have those kinds of jobs suffer from the fact that we have 8% unemployment, but we all suffer from the fact that Walmart underpays its employees. The average associate at Walmart makes barely $1,200 a month. That's $1,200 a month. Could you live on $1,200 a month? I couldn't. And the fact is that they don't, because the taxpayers end up subsidizing them. Because Walmart underpays them, the taxpayers end up paying for their Medicaid. Because Walmart underpays them, the taxpayers end up paying for their food stamps. In fact, each Walmart associate costs the taxpayers over $1,000. And it's time to end that. Walmart needs to pay for its own employees and give them a living wage. The minimum wage needs to be higher, and Walmart and other employees need to pick up the tab on health insurance and health coverage for their own employees and stop handing that tab off to the taxpayers.
When many of those protests happened on Black Friday, we noticed that not a lot of workers comprised the big crowds. It was mostly union people, community leaders, and a few Walmart workers. And some might say that really the unions are behind this. The employees aren't behind this so much.
Well, in fact, at one Walmart not too long ago, 200 Walmart employees walked out and shut down the store. But the Walmart employees in general are afraid. They're being intimidated. They're being told, in many cases, if you even talk about a union, you'll be fired. In Orlando, here in Orlando, one of the employees who talked about a union was fired. He came back a few days later just to talk to his former employees, his former staff, his former colleagues, and they let him off the premises in handcuffs in a way that everyone else could see. So these employees are being intimidated. They want to help. They want to join. They want to make their lives better, but Walmart is doing everything it can to prevent that.
Well, frankly, it seems like Walmart's winning. It had one of its biggest Black Fridays ever. It didn't stop people from shopping, these protests.
The protests aren't meant to stop people from shopping. The protests are meant to inform workers of their rights to organize under the law and under the Constitution, and to make sure that they understand that they're not alone and they will be protected if they exercise their rights. It's not meant to raise prices. It's not meant to interfere with shopping. It's meant to organize people who desperately need to be organized to make a better life for themselves.
Representative-elect Alan Grayson, thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you, too.